Another reason for divorce is money. Another big issue that arises from divorce is the cost of divorce. The cost of divorce in Kenya is approximately 250 Kenyan shillings. Hey! 250,000 Kenyan shillings. I mean, this is what you pay to get a divorce. Now, this means that for the common mwananchi, the hustler, as they say, cannot afford to pay all this money. What do they opt to do? They opt to just keep quiet, leave the partner, no property sharing, no child rights to be looked into, and that is how, and that is it. Now, my issue and concern is, shouldn't we lower the prices? And I believe if the prices were lowered, this means the rate that is at 80%, according to the statistics in the courts, will be almost 19.99%. Oh my. It means that 9 out of 10 people who are married in Kenya today will divorce before their time of departing from each other is complete. What are some of the cases that bring up divorce or the urge to divorce? One is cheating. Cheating brings divorce. I come to ask myself, shouldn't we embrace polygamy? Let polygamy be made free in Kenya so that if I marry Wanjiko or Odhiambo, or Odhiambo marries Adhiambo, Akinyi marries Mwangi, Kenywa marries Njoki, and so on and so on. If polygamy is made legal in Kenya and acknowledged by the courts of Kenya, then I believe the issue of cheating will be done like it never existed. Now, by the recent statistics, 60%, there are 57% women in Kenya and 43% men in Kenya. What does that mean? A deficit in the number of men required to marry the women. So it means the men will always cheat. And once they go out there, then divorce comes, the price comes, the children suffer, and so many property sharing cases will flood our courts. But if we recognize polygamy, then we will be done with this menace of divorce like it never existed before. Polygamy, I say. Our grandfathers used to practice polygamy, and that is why no one, these are my opinions and not the opinions of the radio that I am representing. These are my own opinions. My grandfather used to have 4 wives, and it didn't occur that he ever separated with my grandmother. My grandmother accepted the other 4 wives, and they lived, now they were 5 wives. That is my own opinion. Let's make polygamy legal in Kenya. Let's make polygamy a norm in be at 80%. That is the question everyone today is asking him or herself. Any married couple today is faced by an rising increase of divorce cases today. This morning, we are going to diverse and digest the process of divorce and child support after divorce, and also property sharing after divorce. Recently, the Superior Court of Kenya, which is the Supreme Court of Kenya, decided that it will no longer be 50-50 sharing of property, but rather it will be measured by how much contribution each party has made towards the property building. Now, the big question is, how do they calculate how much you have put in as an effort? I was supposed to be joined by a lawyer, but the lawyer has cancelled his appearance today due to traffic issues and his car breaking down. So I will take you through the divorce process in Kenya and the property sharing process in Kenya. Now, the divorce case first starts with a petition. A petition is taken to court and a person looks at the issue. The magistrate looks at the issue, and therefore it is decided by a judge that there will be a respondent. But let us not go much into the legality of the issue, but the property sharing that is concerned with divorce cases. We are at 80% as a country. This is a warning trend that among 10 couples who are married today, 8 out of 10 will divorce prematurely before they are put apart by death, as they say, still deaths do us apart. But now, 80% of them do not reach the point of death, but they divorce prematurely. There are issues that come up after divorce. One is property sharing. We don't know whether the property should be shared. The property should be shared 50-50 or 30-70. That is for the apex court to decide. Now, it becomes a challenge when there is a child or children, for that matter, who had been begotten by these parents. Now, the children court deals with the child rights that come up, or rather should I say, the issues that arise after divorce. How is a child going to be taken care of? The children rights courts take up from there. Now, in Kenya, and will be done with cheating cases in Kenya. Another issue is infertility, both from the men and the women. They say that women are not producing children, and therefore a man tolerance reaches its apex, and they divorce. Let us. What I would like to say and comment on this issue of infertility and divorce. As you are marrying, you make vows, or if you haven't made the vows, it should be clear that the person you are picking for the rest of your life. So if it is a woman, as a man, if she doesn't beget children like you expected, it is in all humility for you to tolerate the infertility because you picked the woman. But if again we go back and accept polygamy, this will be good for the men and for the productivity of the country, because we will be saying, this man, if a woman is not bearing forth children, then the man has the liberty to take another direction and go to another wife. Yeah. Now we'll have already combated the problem of divorce by polygamy and accepting our partners as they are. This calls for humility. This calls for tolerance. Because after all, it is the children who will suffer if at all you had any. Yeah, I said it. Money. Money is a reason for divorce in all these cases of divorce. Money is a reason and a major one. Since one partner may be getting a higher income than the other, and the one who is getting the higher income feels like this one is a gold digger, as they say. Now, and feels insecure. And when this sets in, it is always, if not many times, leading to divorce. So what would I say? With all humility, if you're seeking a partner, this is my own view. If you're seeking a partner, don't seek a partner whose wage bill is bigger than yours. For money leads to divorce.